Hey, what's happening everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you clicked on this video, I'm sure you're sitting over there trying to wonder which IT certification is the best one for you to get, and you wish somebody would just tell you the specific one for your specific goals. With so many different IT certification options out there, you got everything from the CISSP to Security Plus to Certified Ethical Hacker. I know that research can be overwhelming trying to do all of that. But today, I'll be breaking it down step by step of my thought process of why I'm going after my OSCP instead of my CCNP. And hopefully my goal by the end of this video is that you'll have a clear path on the certification and the path that's right for you and your specific goals. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so your first step in choosing the right certification for you is knowing the exact career path that you want to apply that certification to. Because different certifications are for different cybersecurity roles. So some questions you want to start asking yourself is, what do you really want to do? So don't make the mistake that I made. I wanted to become an ethical hacker and I wanted to be a pen tester really. After going through studying so much and learning about cybersecurity, I found out that that's really what I want to do, is pen test stuff. If your goal is not to pen test, then certain certifications aren't going to be for you. But if your goal is to get into like cybersecurity, then you need to go after the Security Plus. Really, that's the first question. What do you want to do? You need to really think about that. Just think of the certifications kind of like stepping stones. Not only are those certifications going to validate your skills, that's how you're going to get those doors open to jobs and to opportunities into the field. Now, let's talk about something I don't hear a lot, which is your experience level. Not all of these certifications are created equal, and some require more background knowledge than others. All right, for this section, let's break it down like 3 tiers. You're gonna have beginner, of course, right? Intermediate, and then advanced. So beginner level, this means you have no experience. So you wanna start off with those CompTIA certifications like Security Plus or Net Plus or A Plus if you have no experience. Why do I say pick these certifications? Because these certifications require that you don't have to have years of knowledge in this game. As well, they're gonna be building you a solid foundation that you're gonna need when you do get to that advanced level. Let me give you a little more practical example. If you're brand new to IT, you don't wanna go after the CISSP certification because this is gonna require at least 5 years of cybersecurity knowledge just to take that exam or that certification. Next, intermediate level. Now, this is going to be 1 to 3 years experience and you've already been working in the IT field, so you kind of already know what to do. And if you want to get into cybersecurity, I'm definitely going to recommend those certifications like Certified Ethical Hacker or Security Plus. Again, these are going to be ones that don't require a lot of knowledge or background knowledge, and that you can get started with just that intermediate level of awareness or of knowledge that you have of cybersecurity. Advanced level. This is for people with 5+ years experience. Certifications like CISSP or OSCP, like the one that I'm going for, these are the certifications that you want to go after. These type of certifications require deep industry experience and are more targeted or more geared towards people that are moving into their senior roles. So just remember, don't rush into advanced cert so soon. Start where you are, stay in your lane, gain a little bit of experience, and then build up your skills, and that advanced part is just gonna come naturally. Now let's talk about matching these certifications to your specific interests, especially if you're just getting started. These certifications, again, should be aligned with your goals. If you're just getting into IT, or if you're in IT and you're trying to pivot into a different part of IT like how I did, then make sure that these certifications that you're going for definitely match your interests. So again, if it's building networks and you want to go with networking, go for the CCNA, go for the Net Plus. Those will get you into the networking field. Or if you're in the networking field, those are great to just have on your resume, hands down. Or if you want to go into cloud, you go after the AWS or the Azure. But again, make sure that you're going after certifications that are going to be aligned with your best interests. Even if you want to go the sysadmin route, you still have to look into what's valuable for you. Microsoft certs over there at the sysadmin level are definitely going to be valuable for you. All right, now that you've picked your certification, you got to have the right resources to use. So when studying for any certification, these are the only resources that I'm going to use, and these are really only the resources that are available or that you're going to need to use to pass the certification. You're going to need books, of course. CCNA, go for that OCG. As for me, I'm going for the OSCP, so I have to go online and see if there's any documentation like that I can get. I got to look around for any of those kind of resources. I know on the OffSec website, they do offer some of that kind of stuff. I may have to pay for it, I may not. I'm still new to all of this studying. I just started studying this week, just YouTubing and TryHackMe and all of this kind of stuff, but I am leveling up. The next thing you need for studying IT certifications, anything, or OSCP certification like I'm going for, is video courses. You need some kind of video training, and you need to be lectured on this stuff. It's just how you're gonna learn. It's just easier way to learn, at least for me. Currently, I'm looking into Udemy and courses like from the Cyber Mentor. He's a YouTuber. If you don't know him, follow him. And just Coursera, and just looking around for different online courses for the OSCP. I haven't found one yet, but I'll definitely let you know. Next thing you need for certifications is practice exams. For the OSCP, I don't really have any practice exams yet. Again, I'm still just now starting this. I just started last week, so I'm still getting a lot of my resources together. But I know I'm going to need some kind of practice exams. Finally, hands-on labs. I'm going to be using TryHackMe, Hack the Box. I'm going to be using everything that I can get my hands on, building my own virtual labs to do my own kind of attacks and everything like that. So you need to get some kind of hands-on lab. I don't know, or I don't care if it's real or virtual. You just need hands-on lab to get the practice. This should go without saying. You should know that you need this skill. If you want to become that network engineer, if you want to become that pen tester, this is what they are doing. They're in the lab, but they're in real environments doing it, and they're in the lab doing it all the time too. This is never going to stop. All right, finally, let's talk about it and just be real about it. We know that certifications alone are not going to get you that job. These employers, the reason why that certification is getting you the job is because you could walk the walk and you could talk the talk. So the certification shows that you could walk the walk, but you have to back it up. So these employers are going to want this real world experience. So how are you going to get them the real world experience without being able to have the opportunity to give them a real world experience? Here's just a few things that I've done so far. You can volunteer at a cybersecurity conference. That puts some kind of experience on there. Just volunteering at one of those events. Definitely set up a home lab if you haven't already. Set up that home lab, that's experience. No, you haven't done it in production, but you have done it in a home lab. I'm putting it on my resume, and I suggest you put it on yours. And finally, and I think this is the most important part right now, especially in this time that we live in, you got to post your content. Post whatever you got. Put an article if you don't want to put your face out there. Do faceless YouTube. Any kind of social media platform where you can share, especially like LinkedIn, that would be definitely a good one. If you got on LinkedIn and you were just showcasing all your skills, you got certifications, you got skills, you're on LinkedIn, you're hitting the employers up, you're knocking on their doors, you're definitely going to be able to get in there with that certification as well as this real world experience that you're being able to showcase by putting together articles and well thought out processes that can really probably help out some companies that are looking for talent with you and people that are consistent like you. Certifications are always going to open the door, but experience is where you're going to get hired. So make sure you're doing those projects and getting hands on with this stuff and not just focusing on the certification. Focus on the experience that you're getting while studying. All right, that's a wrap for this one. Now you know how to choose the right IT certification, especially for your right career path that is going to be custom tailored for you so that you don't make any kind of mistakes like I did in wasting time studying. And if you could do me a favor, of course, before you leave, I want to know in the comments, what certifications are you going for and why? And if you did like this video, make sure not to forget to hit that like, give me that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's video. And I will holler at y'all on our next video. Peace.